sausage. I got my barbecue shoes on. Going down to the house for sausage. I got my barbecue shoes.
Welcome to BBQWeb.com. Today we're going to do a whole eye round boneless roast. Now you can see here I've set up the grill for indirect heat with the hot charcoal on one side. Now this is how you find your whole high round. Here I've got some extra fat on there. I like to cut it off and also get some of the silver skin off. Now you don't have to do this, but it kind of works a lot better when you're using some rub. And then when you serve it up, you have a lot less fat to deal with here. So, and there's not much. Now these whole eye rounds are fairly inexpensive cut of beef. It's because they're fairly tough if you don't cook them right. There's basically no marbling going on in this cut of beef. But to get it tender and moist, there's a few simple things you do. Now here we go here. This first thing we got here is got some beef rub. And what it is basically is some granulated garlic, a couple of different kinds of black peppers here, some chef salt. You use your own rub or get something off the shelf here. And what you want to do is you want to cover this roast on all sides. That's pretty easy to do. And then what you do is you grab yourself some oil, and I got some olive oil here. And we're gonna coat this roast up real good, all sides again. Now, as I was saying, to make this roast real tender and moist, what you want to do is you want to braise it on the grill. Now, if you've cooked one of these in the oven, you know all about braising here, but you can do this right on the grill. Man, that sounds good, doesn't it? And again, you only want to do this a minute or two each side of this roast. You don't want to overdo it. The idea here is to seal in them juices. Alright. Got here a baking pan. It's got a little grate in there. I'm going to move this roast off the hot coals into this baking pan. Using a baking pan here will help you keep this roast nice and moist. What I like to do is add a little moisture, here a little bit of beer, but you don't want that moisture touching that beef. Alright, and if you got a big old onion, just cut it up. You can throw it right in here with the roast. This adds a little more moisture during the initial high temperature that we're going to be doing with this roast. And if you got some baked potatoes or something, you can throw that in the pan as well. But this kind of works real good. All right. Now this grill is about 450 to 500 degrees Fahrenheit, and for the about first 45 minutes or so, we're going to cook it at high temperature. All right. Man, it looks good. But it's nowhere near done yet. Now, by taking the cover off, we've lowered that temperature of the grill. We're going to adjust the vents down. And we're going to cook it about 250 degrees Fahrenheit for another 2 hours. Darn near low and slow. All right. Through the miracle of time, this whole eye round roast is ready to pull off the grill. Hey, you smell that? It smells good. Right. Now what we're going to do is let this roast rest here for a little bit to allow the juices to re-permeate that meat again. You know all about that. All right. About 20 minutes has gone by, and let's cut up a few slices of this roast. Man, does that look good or what? Here I've cooked it about medium. If you want to cook it rare, medium rare, of course you want to use one of those chef's thermometers. Sometimes I like it rare, and sometimes I like it medium. This is just the way I want it today. Now you can see here that there's a lot of moisture coming out. You do that searing and then that low and slow, leave a lot of moisture in this, and it's real tender. You don't have to have yourself a rib roast to get some good beef off the grill. Now, if some of your guests like their beef cooked well done, it's simple enough. Just cut up a couple big slices of it and just put it on the grill for a couple minutes more. I kind of like it this way as well. All right. I think it's time to plate it up. Getting real hungry.
Some sauce. Grab my own delay, baby. Show you who's boss. Got my steed in my hair, baby. I don't care. Gonna butter some biscuits. Grab me a pair. Oh.
And of course, you want to grab your favorite dipping sauce. All I need here is a couple pickles for a size. If you love beef, you know what I'm talking about. I'll show you how tender that is. In fact, excuse me, but I'm going to eat a piece of this right in front of you right now. All right, and these pieces here that you cooked a little bit longer. Oh man, look at that. Got a right, nice searing edge to it. Look how tender that is. You're gonna eat some more. Man, roast beef don't get any better than that. So if you're looking for an inexpensive but tender and juicy roast for your next barbecue, gotta check out barbecueweb.com.